Morning everyone, welcome to the 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia and I'm with you for the area of ABFM. So today we'll be focusing towards the area of staffing further. Okay, so let's talk about staffing as a function. In terms of staffing, what happens with staffing there? Staffing is basically putting the right people at the right job at the right time, right? So if I look forward towards staffing, it is right person at the right job at the right time, right? If I put the right person at the right job at the right time, this will help the particular person to grow further. So what are we going to do with this particular thing? Dash is the simple act of comparison and learning for organizational improvement. It is a practice of comparing business processes and performance metrics to industry bests and best practices from other companies. Okay, now if I talk about this particular question, it says it is basically an act of comparing the act of comparison and learning for organizational improvement. I'm looking forward towards organizational improvement now. So if I want organizational improvement, then what is happening there? I want that certain things we are achieving, right? It is practice of comparing business processes and performance matrices with the best. That means whatever we are currently we are at a particular situation, right? If I am at a particular point and I would like to compare it with whatever is there in the market, then such a thing, is it feedback? Feedback is basically, if I ask you is it good or it is bad, it is feedback. Then we have ranking. If we compare number, this particular person number one, this particular person as number two, so it is 1 2 3 and so on. That is ranking. Then we have benchmarking. Benchmarking is setting up a standard. Once we set up a particular standard, and then our way of pursuing it further changes. So it is benchmarking. And the last one is behaviorally anchored rating scale, that is called bars. Bars is basically a modern way of looking forward towards how are we looking forward towards the person. Earlier what used to happen was that people were totally dependent upon their superior, whether they will get something or not. Here they are not trying to get something at all. What is happening is, in terms of bars, they their behavior with other people, how are they dealing with everybody else, that is based upon a specific scale on the rate of 5. Whether the particular person is believing in teamwork or not would be specified. That is bars, right? So we are looking forward towards the definitions where people are working upon something in a particular manner, and how they are achieving it is considered here. The answer here is benchmarking, because they are asking about setting up a particular standard and how they are achieving it, right? These are the various methods given in your book itself, in the IIBF material. Next point, dash means increasing the scope of the job through I'm sorry, extending the range of its job duties and responsibilities, generally within the same level and periphery. If we are working in a specific level or in a specific periphery, how are we growing? Number one is job analysis. Number two is job evaluation. Number three is job enlargement. Number four is job enrichment. If we talk about range of its job duties and responsibilities, see, the point is job analysis is whatever we are studying. We are looking forward, how do we deal with it? Is job analysis. Job evaluation is whatever the job is. We are trying to find out what particular requirements are there in that job. Job enlargement is if I am working at a managerial post A and B, C is also at the same level. I am also learning the work of B as well as C. Job enrichment is if I am at a position 3 currently and I'm preparing myself for job number 2. So these are 4 different elements of staffing. So what's the correct answer in this case? Ma'am, when we talk about this particular question now, here it is basically job enlargement, Why is it so? Because in this case, we are learning within the same level and periphery. The same level and periphery is job enlargement. I'm doing the work at the same level, not at a different level. Just the same level is job enlargement. Next question. The organizations employ these teams usually to improve processes to find out how to solve the problems that are harming them. Number one, self-managed teams, interworking teams, project teams, or troubleshooting team. Organization basically employs these teams to improve the processes, whatever the processes are being done, without harming them. What would be the answer here? The correct answer would be troubleshooting. These teams are just trying to make sure that things are not getting affected, right? So these self-managed teams are basically project-based teams. Now people are working in self-managed teams a lot. Interworking team, the teams which are working with other teams, and then we have the project team. They have specific projects. They fulfill those projects and they are done with it, right? Then is trend analysis is a dash forecasting technique, skills inventory, then job analysis technique or Markov analysis. Trend analysis. See, if I want more people in the organization, first of all, I'll try to find out what exactly the number of people I already have and what is the level of people who are coming and leaving the organization. Correct, ma'am? Very good. Trend analysis is what? I started with a particular way of working. Trend analysis can be defined as I tried to find out in 2021 we had this much number of employees. The employees are specified. Then in 2022 we had from 100 we got 120. The number of employees are increasing. Okay. Then how many employees have left the organization in this particular time period? They said 10. How many people left in the previous time? It was 8. Then in the last 2 years, then it was 6. Can you see there is a trend coming up? So if 6 people left in the previous years, then 8, then 10. How many people do you expect to leave the organization in the upcoming period? It might be 12. Now, can you see we are trying to find out how many people are staying and how many people are leaving? This is a forecasting technique. The correct answer is it's a forecasting technique. Okay. Next question. Collective bargaining, workers' participation in management, conflict resolution, developing sound human relation, employee counseling are procurement functions of a manager which comes under integration function, procurement function, development function or behavioral function. These are functions of a manager. When he is trying to have a collective bargaining, that people are collecting together and then saying that this is how we need to do and this is how we don't do things. Then the next point is they are trying to integrate the entire number of people there, or they're trying to purchase something, or they're trying to develop, or any kind of behavioral function is there. Procurement means purchase, ma'am. Means purchase. Procurement basically means purchase. And when we talk about this particular function, this would be treated as he's trying to work with people. He's trying to counsel people that even if they are falling behind or they are not able to achieve their goals, no problem. We look forward to it now. So when we are trying to collect people, we are trying to integrate them. Collective bargaining is a part of it. Conflict resolution, people are fighting over whatever the reason is. We are trying to solve that problem. That is collective bargaining. Then it is integration function. Correct, Poonam? It is an integration function. Then in basket training is a type of simulation technique, on the job training, vestibule training, or none of the above. Let's talk about in basket training, everyone. In basket training is what? In basket training is basically a simulation technique. It is basically a training which is done to see, the point is everybody is doing their work in a specific manner in the business now. Then when we talk about this particular training, the most nearest, I can say, the nearest answer of in basket is simulation. On the job is basically whatever we are doing while working. Vestibule is basically a model based training. I created a particular model and I worked upon that model first, because I cannot be given a 1 crore worth rupees machine directly. So first of all I had to work on myself and then I have to work upon that, right? So in this case the correct answer is going to be simulation technique is an in basket training, is probably best to know as situation or simulation exercises. What happens in these kind of things is that we are trying to let people know about the various things that can happen during their jobs by presenting them with a range of problems they might find in their in basket when they are up for the job. Before they are actually going for the job, we are going to let them know what exactly the job would be, what problems they may face, and what problems they are currently facing, and how do they deal with it. That is simulation technique. Okay. The next question, everyone. The dash is different in that it obtains feedback from co-workers and co-subordinates instead of just from the direct supervisor. Rating scale, 360-degree, behavior checklist, or none of the above. What would be the correct answer? The dash is different in that it obtains feedback from the co-worker and subordinates instead of just from the direct supervisor. The correct answer is 360 degrees. That's correct, ma'am. Under 360 degrees, we are just not dependent upon the senior. That means we are going to ask an n number of people and we'll find out whether the co-workers feel that you are going good or not, your subordinates, your superiors. Everybody is going to be a part of your review. In 360-degree appraisal, the staff members work for a specific period of time, often a year, is discussed and critiqued by other employees. The 360-degree process is different in it that obtains feedback from the co-workers. Basically, 360-degree means complete feedback. We are not keeping the feedback only to a limited area. We are having a complete feedback. Next point, dash is the development and maintenance of adequate manpower resources. It involves the creation of a pool of available labor upon whom the organization can draw when it needs additional employees. Whenever we need more employees, we'll take or chalk out a few employees there. Is it recruitment, selection, training, or staffing? Go ahead, everyone. This is where we are trying to find manpower for our organization. The point is, we are trying to find manpower. No? So, whenever we do not have manpower, we will try to attract more and more people for their jobs. So, whatever we are dealing with, we are trying to put more people. So, it is basically recruitment, selection, training, or staffing. This particular process is recruitment. It's a positive process of finding more and more people as an option for the organization. Staffing is the entire process, ma'am. To be very precise there, it is recruitment. It's a positive process under staffing. Selection is a negative process. Correct, ma'am. Next question. Dash involves identifying current and anticipated future supply of labor and skills. Identifying what you need and you will need in the future in terms of labor, skills, and competencies, and then identifying the gaps between the current and the future supply and the current and future demands. A gap analysis. Sorry, is it workload analysis or workforce analysis or statistical analysis or none of the above? Cash involves identifying current and anticipated future supply. How many new people we need? Identifying what you exactly need and what you will look forward towards in future. Very good, ma'am. It is workforce analysis. Looking forward towards the workforce that we have. Next question. In the process of staffing, after screening of applications, the next step is interview, reference checking, employee test, or medical examination. Process of staffing after screening of applications. When we look forward towards the applications now, for example, we received in 100 applications, we will look forward towards those applications, what exactly each and every application is saying. Is it interview, is it reference, is it employee test, or medical examination? What is it? It is, we will start conducting tests. How are bankers basically getting their jobs? First of all, there's a recruitment process. They give a specific notification. Once the notification is out, people apply for those jobs, right? When people apply for the jobs, then they get those jobs. So basically, in this case, what is exactly happening? The employees are getting it after their screening. The next point is testing. In these tests, maximum number of people are eliminated. Whatever amount of people are left would be considered further in terms of this area. Right? Okay. So we're done with the class today. If you haven't reviewed our courses yet, let me tell you basic things regarding our CAIIB examinations. We are coming up with another batch. So let me show it to you where to go exactly if you're preparing for the JIB or CIB examinations. Everybody is for the CIB aspirants. Currently, we are introducing another batch. Thank you, ma'am. You have to go to the area of www.adda247.com and you have to look forward towards the area of JIB and CIB. Once you open this up, you can take up the CIB 2023 area. See, this is the new batch that is coming up. If you haven't looked at our batches yet, then kindly go ahead and check it out. Since the examination is going to be in June, our batches are just about to start. The batch is going to start from March 24. The timings for each and every class is specified here. When are we going to start with the batches? The upcoming batches would be specified here. And what you need to do is you need to click on the area of buy now. You can use the code Y541 and you have to apply it and you will get it at 4799. I think they are a part of the Mahapack already, ma'am. But I'll look forward to it. I'll ask them because currently I was reviewing somewhere, so it was there. But if it's not there, I'll ask them. Now, if you're looking forward to it, other than this area, what you can do is you can go on to any of our batches. This is for the English batch. The bilingual batch is also starting from the same time. And if I go back to this area, you can take up the Mahapacks even. Currently, the Mahapack is having double validity. That means if you're preparing for the CIB examination, ma'am, I'll look forward to it then. I'll ask them. If you're preparing for this examination and you're looking forward only towards not only the syllabus, but you want to prepare for the numerical batches, you want to look forward towards other areas, since the books are absolutely new, the syllabus is absolutely new and tougher, right? So if you're preparing for this examination, then why to delay? If you're just preparing for the syllabus, then why not numerical batches? Why not the case study batches? Why not taking more and more ebooks? Then recorded and live batches both are available for you. Both bilingual as well as English medium batch would be opened up for you. All you need to do is you need to take up the Mahapack where you get everything. That means not only the syllabus but also the test series but also other aspects. Whatever new batches we'll be introducing, every single batch is opened up for you. The batch which has already passed by is also available for you. All you need to do is you need to use the code 541, you will get not only 81% of discount currently, but also 12 months validity. That means this particular option would be available for you for 12 months, and that too for 7199, less than 1000 rupees per month. That means not even 1000, it is around 600 700 rupees, because it is 7199.20. So the perfect timing to purchase our courses is this timing, because here you are getting all the courses at a very nominal price. So kindly go ahead and check it out on our website or in our app for further details. So I'll be meeting you at the same time in the morning for our classes. So in the next class I'll be covering the area of staffing, and then we'll move towards a difficult topic, that is directing, which is quite huge. So before I move forward towards that part, what we can do is in the upcoming class we'll be finishing off with staffing, and then one particular class I'll talk about the various theories of motivation. Right. Okay. So I'll be meeting you soon.